Thaumcraft, yay! Alright, welcome back for another episode of Magic Farm 2, where I am going to be working on Thaumcraft in just a moment. I am getting ready to sleep, and I was going to use a sleeping bag, and I tried it again, and my armor popped off and fell on the ground again. And then I figured out you're actually supposed to put the sleeping bag on, there you go, and then you will sleep, lay down and go to sleep, and that's how it's supposed to work. And then I guess it falls on the ground. Okay, I don't know. So something always falls on the ground when you're done, but there you go. Okay, so there's the sleeping bag thing. I was coming over here. Actually, we'll be there in a minute. It is time to make goggles of revealing. This is a wonderful, beautiful device. Very fashionable and everything. Alright, so I just got that from researching, of course, and if we go into Artifice, it tells me, Goggles of Revealing, Seeing the Unseen. This will let us see aura nodes more clearly. And this is going to take 2 thermometers, some leather, and some gold, and then we have to put it all together in a arcane workbench, as it says at the top, and then at the bottom here it shows you that it's going to take a few aura, or a few of each type of aspect out of your wand. So the first part is, the first part I'll just mention. I made another 1K storage drive because I was getting low. These are out or almost out of types and close to out of bytes. And then this one's about half full right now on types, or more than half full on types and about half full on bytes. So it was time to upgrade that. So there's the 1K. I think that's basically it for Certus quartz and dust now, so I will have to go mining again. Alright, so let's make the thermometers. Thermometers. And again, this is one of the very few things you can make in the regular crafting table, or in this case the AE system. So just click them out of there real nice and easy. I love that. And I don't have to remember which order these 6 different colors go in, so that's nice. And then we needed a couple of gold bars, and was it 4 leather or 2 leather? Whatever, I'll just grab half the leather that's left. I am a little bit, not low, but a little bit low on leather because, as you can see back here, I went ahead and made a whole bunch of books and bookshelves. So obviously books is just leather and paper, and then bookshelves is 3 books and the deal. Know what I mean? 3 books and then planks on the top and bottom. There we go. So it is time to make some lovely goggles of revealing. Yeah, it's 4. Something like that. And now these are glowing and saying, oh, I need 3 order and 3 air and 5 air and 5. So 5 of these and then 3 order and chaos. Okay. How do we get that? Well, we got this little iron-capped wooden wand here, and it's fully charged with 25 of everything. But notice it's got that 110% V cost, and when we put it in there, we do get the penalty. So instead of 3, it's going to use 3.3, and instead of 5, it's going to use 5.5. Well, no big deal. But like I said, we're getting ready to go craft the next wand. I just haven't got down there to get that greatwood tree yet. I've been doing a little bit of research here off camera. Bam! Goggles of revealing. So stylish. Look at how awesome. Where are we? Here. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll even hide the interface. Perfect. Good job, Asnor, right? Asnor, yeah. Okay, and we might note that these have no enchants on them. And I have 30 levels and an enchanting table with you ever notice that? It's an enchantment table, not an enchanting table. Anyway. And an enchanting table with a full set of books around it. Whatever should we do? I think we should cross our fingers, cross our toes, put this guy in, and see what comes out. Come on! Oh, that's evil! That has got to be the worst level 30 enchantment ever. You guys got one worse than that? Tell me about it. Respiration 3. No repair, no protection, no... Oh, oh, I'm crying now. Well, I guess I'll be making another pair of those at some point, and yeah, that's terrible. Alright, but now my we can see, no enchantment required for this, but you can see both. You can see this in the world with that on, with these on, where if I take them off, again you have to have the thermometer looking at it to see it really. So with these on, we don't need the thermometer to see the nodes anymore, which makes it a lot easier to find nodes, and if you walk up to one, it'll pop up and tell you what the aspects are in that particular node. And I left the wand inside, so I was going to go give that a little bit of charge while I was out here. Respiration 3. Oh, that's just not cool. Let's see, we're not using you. Stop using up power. Yeah, early on, I don't know. The AE system is cool and all. Well, here we go. So it's still got some buffer. We can just throw that in there. The AE system is cool and all, but early on it just sits there sucking away power forever. And unless you're actually there crafting or adding stuff to it, it doesn't need to be doing that, right? So here we go. Let's suck that up just a little bit. And let me go ahead and tend to the farm. I haven't been doing this on camera, so yeah, you can see. You just right click and everything pops off for you. Nice and easy. So been doing real good on the farm. Oh, and I planted some oak trees. Look at those suckers grow. So I planted some oak trees because we're a little bit low on oak wood, and I thought, let me go ahead and pop these down. So we'll just take the lumberjack. Watch this. This is awesome. This is the one area that this thing beats even the Axe of the Stream from Thaumcraft. Bam! Everything connected just disappears immediately. How is that for cool? So only oak trees will grow like this. The other trees have to have a little bit of separation for the leaves and stuff, but oak trees will just all grow in a huge row, and then, you know, just smash together, crush all the leaves into a big munge of tree and oak leaves and everything, and just that easy we can get, you know, I don't even need these saplings. That easy we can get, well, just a stack of wood. Well, actually no, there's a bunch up there that when the leaves decay we'll get some more. So yeah, you can get a couple of stacks of wood really easily with oak and the lumber axe. So I'm going to give this a couple minutes to decay, get all the wood and saplings out of here, probably replant it so I can get another stack. I'm not, you know, haven't made a real tree farm yet, so just doing this manually is not too tough, a couple of times, and then we'll worry about it later. So let me take a quick break. I'll get all this cleaned up and then probably back to a little more Thaumcraft research. I did have a couple things I wanted to show there, but I wanted to get those goggles of revealing done first. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'll see you then. Alright guys, back, and I found that greatwood. It's just down the way a bit, and yeah, good size one. So this, if killing that whole line of oaks wasn't enough for you, check out what this lumber axe will do to the greatwood. And I hope it works. It should. Go. No, too big. I was gonna say, it did not work on the sacred oak, which is huge. It might be because it's connected to this one. So there is an upper limit on how big of thing the lumber axe will work on. I forget what it is. Maybe it's a height limit? I don't remember what it is. But anyway, if you've seen the sacred oaks, those are just ridiculously large. And yeah, it did not work on that. I ended up having to chop an entire one of those down. I planted it near the house, my house, and that was pretty silly, so... I think I mentioned earlier too, the hatchet from Tinker's Construct, once you get them leveled up a bit. Yeah, they just kind of destroy leaves like nobody's business. So we can get this all cleared out. If we had red power too, the sickle's really good for this, but we don't. Alright, so hopefully the lumber axe will decide this is a tree now and do its job. No. Well, we have found the limit of the lumber axe, whatever that is. And, yeah, if you guys know a trick to make that work, I would like to hear it, because I am not going to climb up there and try to chop this thing down 4 blocks at a time, or whatever it does. It does 3 by 3 by 3, but you don't often find a full set of 3 by 3 by 3 near it. Aha! There we go! I think it is a height limit, and we just reached it. So from where you chop to the max height has to be smaller than some number. 40 or 60 or something. I think I read that once. And apparently that was a pretty big one, because it did not want to come down in one swoop, one hit. Alright, well, again, no need to stand here and watch the leaves decay, but I can't fly yet, and I'm not going to build ladders or build up there to get the stuff. So I'm just going to stand here, and me and Mr. Luggage, or Mr. Luggage and I, are going to wait and collect all the goodies, and then we'll be back, probably back at the house, and maybe do some more Thaumcraft research. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, welcome back. Some more Thaumcraft. I got that greatwood tree all chopped down and gathered up. We got almost 4 full stacks of greatwood. Got 6 saplings off of it, so we can grow some more if we ever go through 4 stacks of greatwood somehow. It does have magic in it, so that's a good way to get magic, but another good source is netherwort, and that's probably easier to grow and pick than greatwood trees. Anyway, put some other stuff over here, some of the extra research notes that I just wasn't really feeling right now. Oh yeah, this one, iron transmutation, is pretty easy, but if you do it, it opens up like 5 other transmutation ones, and you end up spending a bunch of time working on transmutes, which I didn't feel like doing right now. So I wanted to get this wand made, and I think I have everything I need now. So here's the gold caps, or nuggets, which makes our caps. And then we need just 2 greatwood logs, and that gives us the greatwood rod, and that only takes a little bit of perdido. That's interesting. And then finally, and actually we may need to recharge. No, okay, so 9.5 with our extra cost. So 9 of each of them, or 9.45, not 9.5, and bam, gold banded greatwood wand. So cool. That's that guy's going to store 50V instead of 25 here, and because it's got the gold caps instead of the iron caps, it's going to not have the penalty. There you go. Penalty for the extra 10% V cost. A couple of other things I wanted to do real quickly. Look at that. Boots of the Traveler. This has got to be my #1 best, most loved, famous, favorite. Boy, I cannot get the right words. My most favorite item in Thaumcraft. So I'm going to just learn that one right here. Got the research done. And now one might say, oh, let's make the Boots of the Traveler. Well, we're not quite there, because this is Arcane Infusion, which I've researched and unlocked. But I haven't built the infusion altar yet. And this takes some enchanted fabric, and I haven't made any enchanted fabric yet, so I need some more string. We have some string and we have some wool, but I don't think there's enough, so I need to shear some more wool and maybe plant some cotton seeds. I think I may have a couple of cotton seeds, and those will make some string for us, I believe. At least it does in other packs. And then furthermore, we actually have to make this entire set of, I'm not going to say armor, clothes, with the enchanted fabric if we want to do this with the greatwood wand, because when we make the, where does it say? Oh no, I take it back. Okay, 25 and 40 for that. I thought it took more than that. So okay, I may not have to make the clothes. That's good. But we're definitely going to need some warded jars, the Essentia distillation, the arcane or the infusion altar. And I was looking at it again, and somebody actually posted a picture on Reddit today of their setup, and they went with the bigger one, kind of like I said last episode or earlier this episode, whenever I said it, with 3 pedestals on a side instead of 2. And I think we've got enough room to do that. That's going to make it another like 3 wide. That'll still leave a couple here. So I think maybe there's enough room to do that. That's going to give us more pedestals and more room for the stabilizing items. And with Tinkerer, we are definitely going to want to get into that. So last thing I wanted to, well, I don't know if it's the last thing. Next thing I wanted to show was, as I was scanning all the things, I got another research note. And this one is one focus shock. Very shocking. Excuse me. So this, just to talk a little bit about research notes, right? So I don't know if you guys are experts at this or you've never done it, whatever. Again, you want to connect the dots in a straight line. So this one's kind of screwy, right? Because I can't go into the middle one, which is the closest. Well, I could go to the middle one and then down and then up, or I could go all the way across and then back this way, or I could go from here down and then up and over. But it's, you know, it's not a very straight one. So you might look at this and you might just throw it away and say, forget it, let's try it again, and next time it'll be it's random each time. So next time the dots might be in a better position. But let's take a quick look at this and decide if we want to throw this guy away or not. So here, again, you can go 2 at a time. So if I wanted to say, let's skip this because that looks like the longest route. So I think the closest is actually this one, because you can go on a diagonal, so it's not actually that far. So we can actually go down 1, 2, and then 1, 2 to the left, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is going to only take 2. It looks longer, but because you can go on a diagonal, you only need 2 runes for that. Then obviously you need 1 for here, and then this is, I think, going to take 2. So over and up. Oh no, that's, yeah, so we can do that with 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not bad. So let's give that a shot. I'll do another research on camera and see how it works out. Okay, so we got air for sure. That came from the research note. Now I could go look it up, but a lot of times what I like to do is just pick some of the stuff I've got lots of, even if I don't think it would be part of the recipe, and try to find one of the red herrings. So sometimes you'll get this little red fish, red herring, and that will help you remove some of the stuff on some of the runes that are over here that aren't actually part of it. There's a bunch of extra noise, extra junk. So anything you got, you know, 40, 50, 60 points, 200 points of metal? What the heck did I scan? It must be the machines and stuff. Anyway, you can click these and just kind of guess and see if you can get one of those red herrings or not, just to help clear it out a little bit. Wish I had a little more order, but we'll try that. You usually have lots of points in the primals. Oh, death I don't think is used for anything. Spirits probably. There we go, finally. So spirit is a red herring here. And if you watch the right side here, just watch when I click the button, we should see a few of the different runes disappear. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. There. So like 3 or something just disappeared. So that gets rid of some of the ones that aren't really part of it. The extra stuff gets some of the stuff out of the way. Okay, so I think that's about it for red herrings. So wand focus shock. So it's got air. We got that for free. It's probably got magic in it, wouldn't you? Whoops, not death. Magic. And yes, so we've got magic. So that's the 4 we need. Let me check my notes and see if there's excuse me. See if there's another one that I might want to add. Yeah, it's got one more in it. Let me see if I got any. Yeah, I got 27 points of potentia, so this should be the other one. Now we have to remember, once we get these all turned on, we got to start from here, and we've got to make a straight line through all of them. Sometimes you'll turn it on and it'll make a partial line, and then you're like, wait, which one was the starting one again? I don't remember. And then you're in trouble. Okay, so there we go. And another thing I do, and I don't know, I don't think this will get captured on the recording software. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, no, it's just capturing the game screen. Another thing I do is I use a screen capture tool and take a screen capture at this point, because the next thing we're going to have to do is turn off these runes, and once they're off you're going to forget where they are, especially on the more complex ones. Alright, so we don't need 2 of them. I don't have a lot of magic, so if I don't have to turn magic off and back on again, that's probably a good deal. I can move this air to the left and fill that in. I can move this air to the right, and then I can move this, is it potentia, one of them up here and one of them over here. So that would work, and then I don't have to move the magic ones at all. Right, so how are we going to do this? Probably going to take that down there and that like that. And here I kind of want to get on the left side, but I'm going to have to get that out of the way. So obviously we just click these guys out the way, and that'll go this way, that'll go up there, so let's get that over. Alright, so let me start with the air. Click that guy off. We'll take the U, because remember it just turned off. You have to remember which one it is, and we'll put it right there. So now it'll come from here to there to there. This U, I'm going to have to move him, and this is going to want to be down 1 and over here. So it's going to 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's far enough that it won't go this way, so that's good. So that's our air. And now let's go back to potentia. I guess I didn't really need to write screenshot this one, but the more complex ones, yeah. Okay, so this one, it's going to go in. Well, let me move this one first. Maybe I'll just do it as is and show what can happen. Well, we don't know if it'll happen or not, but anyway, it's going to go through the U, through the little eye guy, into this node, into this one, and now it could actually go this way and skip this node. Actually, it will, because this is blocking right now. That's blocking that, but let me get that out of the way. So now it could either go this way into the node, or it could go this way through there. So let me turn it back on and let's see which one it takes. There you go. So it is currently skipping going into the node, and we don't get our discovery. So how do we do that? Well, simple. We just got to block this path without blocking this path. So all I got to do is take this guy, move it there, and that forces it to go through the node, and then it comes around, finishes off, and we have our wand focus for shock. Yeah! And this replaces our bow, because now our wand can shoot lightning. But I need some more nether quartz. So back to the nether I go at some point, at least. Probably pretty darn soon. Alright, is that about it? I see it's nighttime. I was going to... Oh yeah, I've been grabbing these as I go past, and I've already got 20 levels back, so that's cool. After doing that horrible enchant. Respiration 3. God, what a horrible enchant. Anyway, Yeah, I was thinking about what Direwolf had set up on Forgecraft, and I just saw him do it in the single player one too. So there's that MFR auto disenchanter. There you go. So if we make this disenchanter, we can actually strip that off and try again on these guys. And there's a much, since we've got Thaumic Tinkerer, there's a much better way to enchant, but it's a ways down the road. And, oh, I guess I'm not down there, but I was going to mention I did go down and do some mining with the big hammer, and usually I mine around at level 12 because the lava's below you. Yeah, so somebody decided that was a bad idea, that was too easy. So you go mining around and there are pockets of like 6 or 7 little blocks of lava, so you're going along, you're mining this, and all of a sudden, bam, there's like lava right there just coming out of the ceiling at you. It's like, oh, geez. So, yeah, so branch mining or whatever is not as easy as normal. But hey, what would you expect in this mod pack, right? So, at any rate, I think that's about it for now. Definitely got to do some more work on the Thaumcraft room. I think what I'll do is get some stuff set up, and then next episode we'll actually build the infusion table and the warded jars and all that stuff, and get going, because I really want to make the boots of the traveler. That's going to let you move, let you let me move around a lot faster, and I'm not going to have to sprint to do it, and that's going to let me go find more nodes and explore a little further. One of the things we do need soon is a magic forest biome, because I need a silverwood tree to make a silverwood wand out of. So I'm definitely going to have to go do some more exploring really soon, and I want those boots of the traveler before I do it. So there we go. So alright, I think that's going to be it for the moment. Let me get a few things set up, and we'll be back and do some further setup on the old Thaumcraft room here in the next episode. I hope to see you again, and thanks for watching.